Bobby, Ian,
James,
Jemma, Margarita,
Matthew.
Cici.
We are Plasticity!
Did you know that every year on this planet 700 million tonnes of rubbish is produced? 700 million tonnes, that is a hell of a lot of rubbish. But what's even more shocking is that only 17% of this is currently being recycled. Now, it is true that not all rubbish can be recycled, and that's because the materials themselves are physically mixed and they can't be separated. They're broken down into very small fragments, and also they're contaminated with things like food. So this waste is just shredded and shipped around the world for incineration. Could this non-recyclable mixed waste be used as a resource, or could we make valuable materials from it? And that is exactly what we're doing. We are Plasticity, and in our lab here at Imperial College London, we are engineering E. coli to transform mixed non-recyclable waste into environmentally friendly plastic. Our system works effectively in two halves. So the first half is the degradation of the mixed waste. Now this will go into a bioreactor with engineered E. coli that secrete enzymes to break down the plastic portion. For example, they secrete peresterase, which breaks down polyurethane, which is a plastic that's commonly found in non-recyclable mixed waste. And that will break it down into polyisocyanate and ethylene glycol. Now these are two platform chemicals that can then be sold back into industry and used to make many different things. And the organic portion of this waste can then be fed into the second half of our system, where the engineered E. coli will take up the sugars and assemble it into granules of bioplastic inside the cells themselves. And this bioplastic is called polyhydroxybutyrate, and it's a great plastic because it is very, very biocompatible and can be used for medical applications and also in food packaging. So once we've extracted this plastic from the cells, it can be processed actually in very similar ways to petrochemical plastics. For example, you can extrude it and you can also 3D print with it, which is pretty cool.
What's like something boring?
Insect exoskeletons,
Lab equipment.
shoes.
Some shoes. Your own types of artwork, I think that would be really nice. If people would say, oh, I really like that, and it's no longer like, oh yeah, I bought that from such a place, it's, I made that and I designed that. Trainers at the moment. Yeah. I may want to print myself a house, and I will put it in the Great Wall in Beijing.